My team took part in the Finnish Sniper Championship 2024 and we won the whole thing. Military sniper competition is my main shooting sport I've been doing since 2007. It was really sweet to be again part of the winning team in the Simo Häyhä sniper competition, especially now that we won with clear margin instead of flipping the score in the Excel spreadsheet. The competition was organized by the Finnish Sniper Guild and the Finnish Special Border Guild. Since they didn't let us photograph in the event, I'm going to showcase my key takeaways by just talking to the camera. Kidding, I'm also going to use the competition video they made. I already have a video explaining the structure and the functions for sniper team, so you might want to check that out one first. But now I would like to tell you how this year's competition was organized, the coolest stuff we did in the competition, and the most important things we learned the hard way. The competition started Friday night at the Imola garrison. This is, by the way, the same garrison we used to have an aviation detached from a partner nation, and also a really high profile visit from said partner nation. I mean, like a really long time ago. But anyway, we had 4 stages to cover the first night, 2 of them shooting stages in different shooting ranges and 2 of them task stages. After the stages we had short night's sleep and then headed out to Jukajärvi training area. At Jukajärvi we had 11 stages in total, 4 of them night stages. 2 of the night stages and 2 of the daytime stages were task stages. So that leaves us 5 shooting stages in the day and 2 shooting stages in the night. All of the shooting stages in Jukajärvi were shot in the terrain at unknown distances. After all the stages we had short night's sleep and then headed back to Imola garrison to shoot one final stage in the shooting range. The plan for the touring of the stages was well thought of and our team didn't have any unnecessary waiting. But then again we also weren't in any rush in any part of the competition. The stages were scattered all around through Imola and Jukajärvi and we moved from stage to stage in my car, which in this case was a Toyota. It was a good call to drive an EV to the competition, because we didn't have any fog or frost issues throughout the competition, and we also were able to charge all our devices. And we have green values, sometimes olive green, but green anyways. This was a really good competition. I mean, sniper competitions are usually type 2 fun at best, but this was type 1 fun all the way. The organizers really went the extra mile and we had all kinds of neat props at every stages. I don't remember any other shooting competition with so many firsts. I mean, maybe the first competition in 2011, but after that, and obviously, experiencing the firsts were the coolest things we did in the competition. So here's our coolest things, aka the firsts, from chilly to ice cool. Number 1. Shooting targets from a helicopter, which in this case was a crane lift. The movement of the platform makes shooting quite and steady. Number 2. Engaging live targets with simunition ARs with a team I can really trust in pitch black in double tube NODs. That was nice. Number 3. Performing an emergency close-air support call as one of the no-shooting stages. We had a radio operator at the other end playing the aircraft with really smooth radio procedures, so it felt really lifelike.
It is the largest building closest to.
Number 4. Driving a blacked-out border guard patrol van in total darkness in a racetrack with dual-tube NODs. Nice. And finally, the coolest thing was shooting a PK machine gun from a rubber boat. That was really cool. Even though, like I said, we won the whole thing, we had some minor hiccup, including we almost figured out the logic behind the scoring of the stages at a really early phase, but then again we didn't really pay attention to it, but just blasted our way through the stages in a huge adrenaline rush. The said adrenaline rush caused some other issues as well. These competitions are really good training, because it's possible to gain that tunnel vision in a stage where you can do actually those really stupid mistake safely that would leave you killed in a battlefield. This year's stupid mistake was a faulty measurement with the laser rangefinder and religiously sticking to it, just shooting and shooting and shooting without actually hitting anything at the target or even near it. Also, we thought we were pretty good with and proficient with the NODs after one training day. Newsflash, we weren't. All of the equipment takes training to use efficiently. This is especially the case with nighttime gear, as you have to operate in total darkness with just a feel without seeing the dials and such. So, when you win a sniper competition, what do you actually win? This year, of course, we got the medals and these huge ass trophies. I have the metal plate with our name somewhere, I just haven't fixed it yet. And yes, I know the dude in the picture is not Simo Häyhä, but instead a Swedish volunteer in the Winter War. But I think that's even cooler now that we're both in NATO and Sweden is our important ally. We also got these huge bayonets, which quite frankly I don't really have any real use. Oh yeah, and they also gave us one AR-15 for the 3 of us. But since we all have at least one gun with pretty much the same specs, We asked the sponsor to give us all some nice suppressors instead. Having all this stuff is nice of course, but the best thing is the experience. Would I do it again? Hell yeah, I would, but I think still next year I will be pulling the range officer duty to leave space for new shooters to come and enjoy the event. And that's about what I want to say about sniper business.